This is the hidden side of World War I, a war of fear, mystery, and secrets that stayed buried for more than 100 years. Today, we reveal the stories the history books do not tell. In the dark trenches, soldiers often reported seeing ghost-like armies moving through the fog, but these were not spirits. Commanders used lights, shadows, and moving shapes to fool the enemy. A small group of soldiers could appear like a giant force. This tactic created fear and confusion on the battlefield. At the Battle of Verdun, the earth never stopped shaking. More than 40 million artillery shells were fired. The sound was so loud that people miles away thought the ground was breaking open. It was one of the loudest and deadliest moments in human history. During the war, messenger pigeons were a lifeline. One pigeon became a legend. It was known as number 269. Despite being shot and flying through poison gas, it delivered a message that saved more than 200 trapped soldiers. A tiny bird changed the fate of an entire unit. Beneath the mud and chaos, a secret world existed. Soldiers built tunnels deep underground. Some tunnels had electric lights, sleeping rooms, kitchens, and even small hospitals. These tunnels stretched for miles under the battlefield, allowing armies to move unseen right beneath the enemy's feet. One American unit became famous as the Lost Battalion, but the truth is, they were never lost. Their communication lines were destroyed, and they were trapped behind enemy lines. Their own artillery began firing on them by mistake. Only a message carried by a pigeon stopped the friendly fire and saved the survivors. One of the most mysterious figures of the war was Mata Hari. She was a famous dancer, admired in almost every country. She was accused of being a double agent, but today, many experts believe she was a victim of fear and politics. She may not have been the dangerous spy history claimed she was. The first large poison gas attack came like a silent ghost. A green cloud rolled slowly across the battlefield. Soldiers felt their lungs burn before they even understood what was happening. This moment changed the future of warfare forever. In Russia, deep inside secret rooms, officers experimented with hypnotists and so-called psychic soldiers. They believed the human mind could be used to control prisoners or gather information. The project completely failed, but it shows how desperate and strange the war had become. Inside the trenches, soldiers created their own newspapers. They wrote jokes, poems, stories, and even small drawings. These papers helped them stay human in a place where death was everywhere. For many soldiers, writing was the only way to keep hope alive. In 1914, something unbelievable happened. Soldiers from both sides stopped fighting for one night. They sang songs. They shared food. They exchanged small gifts. Some even played a short game of football in the middle of the battlefield. This moment became known as the Christmas truce. It reminded the world that even during the worst war, humanity can still shine. These are the hidden stories of World War I. Stories of fear, stories of courage, stories of strange secrets buried in the mud and silence of the trenches. They remind us that war is not only fought with bullets and bombs. It is also fought with hope, confusion, and the will to survive. These forgotten stories show us the true human side of the Great War.